Hey, welcome to the Dray Way. What's going on, everybody? Take a look behind me. Oh, the weather is just absolutely spectacular here in Vegas. It's just day after day of absolute beautiful sunshine. Wow. And I'm really enjoying it, by the way. Look, we've got some things we got to talk about. This administration, every time, I'm not even joking, every time I think, they can't possibly wake up to something crazier. Can't possibly wake up to something nuttier. Surprise! Stay with me because we're going to be talking about all kinds of things that's going on that you need to know about. So just know on this show, this is the Dray Way. I'm Drayton Nay, your host. You're going to get the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me. So let's get started. Let's get the show going. Let's go! Welcome to the Dray Way. I'm glad you're here. Look, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the show. I don't normally say that. I don't make it a habit, but I'm trying to get the subscribers up. I want you coming back each and every day, and I want to bring some additional dialogue to the show. Thank you guys for writing into the show. I really, really appreciate it. But let's talk about what's going on right now. And I don't know that it's a right and proper thing for the President of the United States to just continually threaten everybody. And when I say, I have never seen such a weak person. I mean, how weak are you if you walk around constantly threatening people? And you're threatening them with someone else's power, not your own. It's not like you're going, hey, I'm going to take you on. Come on, let's go, you and me. No, it ain't that kind of power. He's using the power of the United States to make himself look tougher when he couldn't look weaker. You know, when you just walk around threatening everybody, you know what you are? You're just a simple bully. And we all know bullies deep down are just cowards. They're just, the minute you stand up to a bully, they usually fold. And the president is going after, he's also going after Nigeria. Why has about Venezuela, I have no idea. But he's after Venezuela. He's after Nigeria now. He says if Nigeria doesn't straighten up their act, he's going to go in and kill people. Yeah, kind of exactly what he said. You have the president saying that he's just going to go in and start killing people in Venezuela and in Nigeria. And this is supposed to be the president of peace. This is supposed to be the president that, is the Peace Prize. When all he does is walk around and threaten people. And I just don't understand how this makes any sense. I don't understand. I understand the continuity of this administration and what they're trying to accomplish. Because so far, you do realize, like, for example, the House has been out of session week after week. They don't even show up to do their job. You're the president of the United States. You're supposed to be leading. But everybody knows why you don't want the House in session. That comes directly from the president because he does not want the Epstein files. The thing that we just refuse to keep talking about, the Epstein files, the Epstein files, the Epstein files. Republicans are protecting those people that attacked and went after children, including the president. He was there. He's in the report numerous times. Everybody knows this. So why does the country have to suffer? The government isn't even running. And the Republicans can claim all they want. That, it's because of 5 Democrats. No, it's because you aren't even in session. You aren't even sitting down and saying, hey, come on in. We want to get 5 votes. What do we got to do? What do we got to do to get those 5 votes so we can move on? You're not interested in that. And guess what? The entire country is suffering because you don't want an Epstein report to come out. Let's the way it is. The House not being in session week after week after week after week. You were hired to do a job. You were hired to do something. And so far, it's just, it seems like every time we put Republicans in charge of the House or the Senate, you guys don't accomplish anything. You don't do anything. The only thing you accomplish, and you make sure you accomplish, is giving more money to rich people. That's why I need to explain to me why you vote, unless you're invited to Mar-a-Lago. If you've never been to Mar-a-Lago, why do you vote Republican? Why? Because as you can see, you get nothing for it. You get nothing. Your jobs, they take away your food, they take away your money, they take from you. You get nothing. So I'm confused. Why do you vote Republican when they keep taking everything from you? I'm confused. Why? Please explain to me in the comments why you keep voting for a party that gives you nothing. In fact, it not only does it give you nothing, it takes from you and then gives it to the rich and then makes videos about, it's the Democrats' fault. And, all these rich people are on food assistance. They're grabbing steaks and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's just, aren't you tired of being pit against somebody else constantly? Aren't you tired of that nonsense? Aren't you tired of being told to be afraid of transgender people, which you probably have never met one in your life, but you're supposed to fear them. You're supposed to fear illegals. Aren't you tired of being told to be scared? Aren't you tired? Because the only thing I'm scared of is this administration. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of an administration that tackles people in the street because they look different, because they're not white enough. That scares me. And if it scares me, it should scare everybody, because I'm a 6'4" tall white guy. And it scares me that I live in a country where people can just look at you and go, oh, he's different, tackle him. Make sure he knows his social security number. If he can't repeat it, arrest him. How is this all making sense? Somebody tell me how this all comes together. Because right now, I just have a feeling we should be scared. Because we have a president that's talking out his you-know-what and just threatening people, threatening countries, threatening attack, threatening to kill people. The president of the United States is threatening to kill people in foreign lands. And he's just dangerous, everybody. This president, this 80-year-old man is just increasingly dangerous. And the fact that anyone listens to this man's ranting and ravings, the way this man wants to go after everyone that has ever so-called wronged him, the way he has weaponized the Department of Justice, this is the United States is supposed to be. It is not. I've been here for decades, and I can tell you that this is not what the fathers had in mind whatsoever. And Donald Trump is taking this country down a horrible, horrible spot. And how to get out of it, I have no idea. But we're going to talk about it in part 2 of the Dray Way. So don't go anywhere. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Don't go anywhere. Part 2 to the Dray Way coming up next. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but increasingly, apartment complexes are going bankrupt. And not just apartment complexes, office complexes at an even higher rate. And who funded these? There's a lot of regional banks that funded these things. And now banks are asking for money and increasingly not using treasuries as collateral. They're using mortgage-backed securities. Mortgage-backed security. In other words, they're using garbage. And at a rapid rate, they are increasing. I think in the last few days, they've had to borrow $50 billion because of the cash crunch. And now you have no food stamp money going around. You have people, government workers paychecks going around. You have banks needing money, needing payments, needing dollars to come in, and they're not coming in. It's not coming in because of what this administration has done, the way the government is now locked up. So I'm a little nervous. And for anyone to say you shouldn't be, sorry, I am. I have a feeling a number of banks are probably going to go bankrupt. They're probably going to go belly up because increasingly these apartment complexes are having trouble. Lord knows the office complex are having trouble. And banks, if you can take a look at the money they've been borrowing over the last couple of weeks, it just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. Where is the end is my question. Where's the end of this borrowing? And are they allowed to just keep borrowing all this money on mortgage-backed securities? Essentially garbage. Now, I don't want to seem like an alarmist. I don't want to seem like but if it is me, I would increase my cash holdings at home. I would not be comfortable having all of my cash holdings in a bank. That's just me. I'm not telling you to go run to the bank and take out all your money, but I would make sure I have some cash at home. I wouldn't have it all in the bank right now. That's me. Because I'm not comfortable with the way things seem to be heading. And when I look at the data and I see the amount of money raising like this that banks have to borrow every day, and it's climbing like this, it makes me pause. It makes me concerned. So I want to protect myself. So am I just going to sit with a bunch of cash in the bank? No. Am I suggesting you just sit with a bunch of cash in the bank? No. I would have some of it not in the bank. But let me know what you think. Don't go anywhere. Part 3 to the Dray Way coming up next. You want to know this is how much of a jerk Donald Trump is. Donald Trump has been hell-bent on trying to change Biden's pardons. It upsets him so much that Biden pardoned, and you know, the Republicans are trying to say, oh, well, Biden used the auto pen, so these pardons aren't, you know, lots of presidents have used auto pens. It's complete nonsense. And trying to get rid of a former president's pardons is not a thing. That's not something you can do. No matter how much he wants to do it, no matter how much Republicans want, oh, it's done by the auto pen, so and it doesn't. No, that's made up bullshit. That's just made up in your head. Lots of presidents have used the auto pen to sign pardons. So yeah, that doesn't float. But it keeps being brought up again and again and again. And I can't believe how Donald Trump is such a little punk baby that he just can't let things go. It's the sign of being an adult. It's the sign of being an intelligent person to be able to forgive and let things go. But to just be a punk and just continually just try to get back and go after people when you have a country to run. You have people in need. You have people that need help. And instead of focused on your job as being President of the United States, every single day you are spending so much time worrying about this person. I need to get back at Comey. I need to get back at them. I need to get back. Are you a freaking 5-year-old? What the hell is wrong with you? You're 80 years old. Let it go. You don't have much time left. Quit being an asshole. Oh my God, Trump. You have been nothing but a complete asshole your entire life. Back to New Jersey in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. You've just been one giant asshole. When does it stop? When? When do you decide just to be a civil old man instead of a jerk off? When does it happen? Somebody tell me when they think it's going to happen that this man start acting like a normal human being instead of a freaking pissant. The act is old, Donald. Everyone's tired of it. Even you are now going, yeah, when does this end? Let me clue you in, Trump. Your time is running out. You don't know it yet. You don't feel it yet. But trust me when I tell you, it's coming. And it's going to come a lot quicker than you think. Because after these midterms, I can promise you, you're done. You're done in every way, shape, fashion, or form. You're done. So all these smoke screens you got going all over the place, I still want to see the Epstein files because we know what you did, Donald. We know what you did. And it's going to come out. Like it or not. That's the Dray Way for today. Thanks for stopping by. Just know there's a new Dray Way each and every day. Please come back and see me every day. I would love to see you. Don't forget to leave a comment And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on the Dray Way. Have a good day, everybody.